Here's what you're going to need. You need a pen. You need a small container. I like to use these little glass bottles, but you don't have to. There are other ways that you can do this. Small container of salt. I have a funnel just because it's easier to do. Some black thread, small scissors, or scissors of any kind actually, or a knife, piece of paper. Doesn't need to be big. So before you start, you're going to set your intention being you want the behavior to stop. Whatever it is that's going on, it needs to stop. You have tried everything up to this point, nothing is working. Once you have firmly in your mind the person who this is about, as well as the behaviors that you want to stop. So in this situation, I'm just randomly, because I'm not doing it for a specific purpose. Let's say that there is someone at work who is constantly taking credit for my work. We've talked to them and said, hey, I don't appreciate that. I'm really a team player. I don't mind sharing credit, but when it's something that I've done, please don't take credit for my work. They're doing it anyway. So we've tried everything. You're going to imagine them in your brain, what they've done. You've done everything you can to stop it. Now you're going to write their name with intention. It can also be a symbol of them. It doesn't have to be exactly their name. The point is you are putting into this piece of paper the entire situation. So as you're writing the name, you're putting all of that into here and that you want it to stop. Then you're going to fold it. There are going to be 4 folds. So traditionally, we are stopping their feet from moving forward toward us. We're stopping their tongue from saying against us, their hands from acting against us, and their will from doing to us. So you can do it in any order you want. I bind your hands from acting against me. I bind your will from bringing anything to my life that isn't my higher good. I bind your feet from movement in my direction, and I bind your tongue from speaking against me. And we don't open this. Once it's done, we don't open this. And you're going to cut yourself a fairly decent sized piece of string. All right. Now we're going to go through those exactly the same way. And it's okay if you want to fold it another time, but all right, same thing. Now we're going to put it around, so kind of like you would a package. And then we're going to twist it so that it stays like this. And then we're going to start tying knots. The first one is the hardest. So, all right, knot is done. Now you're going to start with the same thing. I bind your hands from actions against me. Now in each one of these, you're going to do 2 knots. I bind your hands from acting against me. I bind your will from working against me. And you can be specific about what it is that they're doing too, if you want to. I bind your tongue from speaking against me. In this case, from taking credit for my work. I bind your ability to take credit for my work. Nuts. Otherwise, it's not going to stay. And I bind your feet from moving against me. Okay. So once that's done, you have a nice, neat little package like this. It's okay to cut the strings. Don't cut your knot, but you can cut the strings a little bit shorter. Those are going to get thrown away. Now, if you need to fold it further, you can. We're going to put it completely encased in salt. So I brought a little funnel just because it's easier. We're going to put a little bit in the bottom because we want it to be able to stand up in there. You can also get tweezers if you want to. It can also be easier to use tweezers. Put it in there so that it's right in the middle and it's standing up straight. Then we're going to fill it full of salt, and we want to make sure that the salt goes completely around it. See that there's a little piece of it sitting right there. It's okay, you can take your scissors or you can take tweezers, like I said, so that it's completely encased in the salt. Every bit of it should be hidden by salt. Going to compact it down a bit. Continue to fill it up so that no part of it is visible. 360 degrees. No part of it's visible. Then you're going to put in the stopper. Some people use wax around the stopper to make sure that it stays in even more. That's finished. But you're now going to symbolically cut your tie to the outcome of what you just did. This is done. We are finished. You put everything you had into making that stop. You're going to first symbolically wash your hands. You are washing your hands of the situation. You can bring water and do it with water if you want, but you're done. You're finished. Then you're going to pick up your scissors and you are going to cut symbolically. Yes, I realize how stupid this looks. You're going to cut every tie you have to the outcome of what this represents. Then you're going to take it and bury it somewhere or put it in your freezer, whatever. It just needs to be out of sight because you're symbolically ending the situation by your own will. And then you wait, but try not to give it your energy. Don't think about it. Just let it go. Let the universe take care of it after this.